Hi, and welcome back to another tips and techniques video from Fabricmate Systems, where we teach you how to put fabric on the wall and ceiling. Today's topic is going to be the high traffic strip. We have a bundle here in front of us. This is a handy little product to have available anywhere where you're going to be putting up the fabric mounting frame, whether it's 1/2 inch, 1 inch, 2 inch, where you might have soft goods. Sometimes the fabric mounting frame has a tendency, if you push too hard on the fabric close to it, it will come out. We've come up with a solution for that, and again, it's the high traffic strip. These come in 8 per bundle, 4-foot length. You'll get 16 lineal feet for 1 inch and 32 lineal feet for 1/2 inch. It's very important to have these things handy. I'll go through a couple of demos and a few other suggestions and products that you can use alternative to this, but I'll go through a little demo in the back here and show you how important that is. So let's get to it. Back here we have a panel. We've already got fabric on part of it. Left it back a little bit for you to see what's in here. We've got a little gap. This is typically the area where you're going to have the fabric that's going to want to tend to pull out. Anywhere 6 feet down where a janitor cart's going to hit it, maybe furniture, a ladder. This is the area that's going to have a tendency to pull out. I'll go ahead and do a quick little demo here and show you the problem and then show you the solution. So we'll tuck this in quickly on this side. Imagine that was complete, and I'll give you an example over here of what could occur. This has a rigid 6-pound core. You may have a softer core. This is a 1 inch thick, but I'll give you an example. If you push in here hard enough, you're going to see that come out of the fabric mounting frame there. It's unsightly, and it's really something that you don't want to have occur on your finished panel. Now you can go back and just roll that in if it does come out, but you don't want to do that on a regular basis. So that is the problem sometimes with a friction fit fabric mounting frame, 1/2 inch, 1 inch, even 2 inch. So the solution to that, we've discovered over the years, is to put something that's more rigid close to the frame, within 3 to 4 inches. Couple of solutions out there: wood, MDF. Have a couple of samples here. If you're doing 1/2 inch, here's a 1/2 inch piece. If you're doing 1 inch, go ahead and double it up for your 1 inch thickness. I'll just go ahead and simulate this up here. If you stick these in and go ahead and screw them off or staple them off, this is going to give you something that's very rigid in here, and you're not going to be able to pull the fabric out. So imagine if that fabric was stuck over there, and we'll do a demo in a minute with the traffic strip. You will not be able to push in, thus the fabric won't be able to pull out. So we'll go ahead and pop these little guys out. Again, MDF, anything rigid along there. This is a little example of the high traffic strips again that you can purchase from Fabricmate.com here, relatively inexpensive. You're going to double them up here for the 1 inch. I'll go ahead and slide this core over a little bit. Since these come in 4 inch wide, again, we've tested them over the years. If you can't push in near the fabric mounting frame, the fabric is not going to have the tendency to pull out. Another thing that I've placed on this about a 1/2 hour ago is the hold it stick. You've seen this maybe in some of the other segments. This is a specially formulated material here that will give you a little gumminess. I'll go ahead and just put a little on here so you can see how this goes on. I've already done this surface here about a 1/2 hour ago. The key is to put this on liberally and let it set up, tack up for about a 1/2 hour. So this side over here is lost the slippery factor that you have over here. So it's gummed up between the hold it stick and the high traffic strip. Say that 3 times. That's a tongue twister there. You should virtually eliminate the pull out factor, the slip factor as we call it. So I'll go ahead and roll this in on this side. You guys have seen this done many times on other segments. So we'll go ahead and roll that in. Roll that in there. Roll that in. Go ahead and get the corners again. So again, this high traffic strip in one mains or another is important in areas where there's going to be just that, high traffic. So we'll go ahead and get those guys in there. Get the scissors out. And again, anywhere, you don't have to do it all the way around, but anywhere next to a door. Come over here and trim this. Somewhere where there's going to be high traffic. Could be a courtroom. Could be a church area. Let's finish this off now. Just for the demo purposes. I'm not going to be that concerned about how the corners look right now, but it's more the purpose of showing you the necessity of the hold it stick and the high traffic strip. So now we've got this finished off. A completed panel. Again, as I showed you earlier, this is the problem side without the rigid backing 4 inches from the fabric mounting frame. You can push that out. You come over to this side and you can push in slightly, but you're not going to pull the fabric out of there. An example, we'll push in hard there, push in hard here. So you can see the difference here. So again, high traffic strips, very important anywhere where you're going to have something bumping into it. Janitor's cart, ladder, could be anything, furniture that's moved around. 6 feet down, anywhere there's going to be some activity. So 4 inch out, put it around there, and you won't have a problem with the fabric pulling out of the fabric mounting frame. So high traffic strips available at fabricmate.com. If you like what you saw, give us a thumbs up. Give us a little bit of information down at the bottom there. Subscribe to get next videos, and we thank you as always for joining us.